So I just thought I'd film the postures that we did in class today for the Pawanmuktasana 1 series. It's just as quick to film it than to write every single posture down, so at least then you have kind of access to it if you want to go through the postures together with me, but obviously in your own time. So the idea of this series, there are 3 series within the Pawanmuktasana group that are considered postures that will, so the one that we're doing, Pawanmuktasana 1, is for releasing tension from the joints, so for healthy joints really, releasing tension from the joints, energy blockages from around the joints, enabling the energy to flow freely through the body. So that's the main aim for this one. The other 2 series cover something slightly different, but I'll just do this one for now. I've got my list, because there's a particular order that you want to do it in. You're just moving up through the body in essence. There are Sanskrit names for every single posture, but I'm not going to go through the Sanskrit names for all the postures. We'll just do the exercises together so you have a point of reference. So you're just starting in Dandasana. Just find a comfortable position, and we're going to start with the toes. You're scrunching up the toes. This is kind of toe bending, and you can do this 10 times. That's 3 already. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Simple as that. Now we're moving to pointing and flexing the feet. So you're pointing and flexing the feet 10 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Moving on to rotating that ankle, so you might need to move your feet a little bit further apart. We're going to go in the same direction, so that's 2 already. 3, maybe you can take it more slowly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Be natural to get some popping and cracking as you're moving around the joints. That's the ankle rotation, so 10 times each way. Then we're going to bring the foot. So if you take, so we did this foot first, didn't we? So we'll take the foot onto the leg, and now we're rotating or helping to rotate around the ankle. So we're doing this again 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and in the other direction as well. So this is particularly good if you feel like you haven't got the strength somehow to get a deep rotation around the ankle on your own. This way you've got a little bit of support. I think that's 8, 9, 10, I'm losing count. We're going to do the same on the other side. And you might find you just go a little bit deeper. You can get a little bigger rotation. 3, 4, 5. Quite natural to get that popping, cracking that mine are doing. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then going in the opposite direction. So maybe you can take this more slowly if you wish. Just trying to sort of get this in. I found as I've gone through it in my own time without kind of instructing it, usually get it done in about 20 minutes. Not a rush, you can take longer if you wish to, if you've got the time to, but you can usually get through it in about 20 minutes. So that's our, okay, kneecap contraction now. So you're literally just kind of contracting. I don't think you can really see, but we're going to do one knee at a time, one leg at a time. So I'm just squeezing, contracting my knee, not locking it. I'm going to do this 10 times. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the other side. So again, don't lock it if it doesn't feel comfortable to. You're just going to give it a little bit of a squeeze in. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then both together. So do it again 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So now we're getting a little bit more movement. So knee and hip really for the next one. So you're just holding around the back of the thigh and you're just straightening the leg out. You're letting that ankle, or the heel rather, hover, so it's not touching the floor. Maybe I'll come back a little bit, not the best angle, but it's the easiest way to just kind of film this quickly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You definitely feel a little bit more work with that one. Exactly the same to the other side, so holding around the back of the thigh, and then 10 times. So just bending the knee out, straightening the leg. And feel that pressing onto the belly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then doing them together. So you're holding around the back of the thighs for this one, a little bit more challenging. You're balancing on the sit bones. If it's not kind of working, you can always just come back, maybe do 5 more each side, but you're straightening out, coming in. So you're balancing on the sit bones, she says. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Definitely felt that one. And then we are, where are we going? Rotating the knee, there we go. So we're going to take hold back of the leg, so come to the other one, so the one you haven't just worked, and now this is rotating the low leg. So again, knee joint predominantly. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the other side. Okay, so again, holding. That's just a little bit of support for your low back as well, otherwise it can feel, if you're just doing this, you might feel there's a lot more work. So keeping it nice and straight, and it encourages you to really just work with the low leg and the knee rotation. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that's the knee rotation. Da, da, da. Okay, pressing the knee down. So we come back to the other side. Now you're not forcing anything with this one, and be very mindful if you've got any issues with your knees. It's just a gentle pressing down. That's 2, 3, we're going to do 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You'll feel this into your hips as well, of course, not just, and obviously you're still working with a little bit of flexibility around the ankle. That was 10. Do the same to the other side. One side might feel more comfortable than the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So nice and gently with this one. Foot back on the thigh, the other one, oh yeah, rotating the knee. So 10 times back in the position we did earlier. And again, it's kind of a bit awkward, but it's definitely getting to the hip as well. That's 2, so we're going to do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a bit awkward, the rotation on that one. Doing exactly the same to the other side. So again, you're resting kind of the foot, the ankle, wherever is comfortable. You're supporting the knee, remember, so there's no kind of pressure on the knee. 3, 4, 5. So we're doing 10 again on this side. Getting rid of any kind of energy blockers, any kind of residual tension in the joints. And that's 9, 10, and then the other way round. It's just a nice kind of thorough way to prepare the body before you go into stronger poses. And we did this in class. We did this first about 20-25 minutes, and then we came up into our sun salutations, 9, 10, about that. Okay, and extending the leg. So take a moment, just kind of sit in Dandasana, take a moment to kind of notice how you feel. Like I said this when we were in class, definitely feel a kind of a glowing feeling, kind of sensations around the joints. You can really feel that you've got the energy moving, that you're kind of loosening any tension there. We're going to come to Baddha Konasana, so our butterfly pose. Officially, it's a kind of a bouncing movement, but I don't really want to do that because it kind of goes against what I've kind of been taught in terms of that kind of, I think it's called like ballistic stretching. We don't really want to do that in yoga. It is, these are very old instructions based on kind of traditional yoga techniques. I'm just going to encourage you to just gently squeeze. Okay, so you're going to do this 30 times. That's about 4, 5, 6, and again, just not forcing. I don't think bouncing generally we're not recommending in our everyday yoga, so I think just, yeah, you can do 20, 30. 30 is officially, so it's about 16. I've lost count. I'm going to keep going until it feels like I've done about 30, but you can do 20, you can do 30, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then if any of the postures don't sit well with your body, they should be okay. It's encouraged to be a very gentle practice, but if for whatever reason one or the other posture doesn't sit well with you, your body, then feel free to just kind of miss it out or just do it really, really gently. Okay, so that's about 30. Okay, good. We're going to come to cross-legged. Let's come to cross-legged. Moving up to the hands, fingers, hands, wrists, shoulders, and then the head and the neck. So I don't know if you can see. Okay. So we're going to come to the arms. So we're just hands out in front. You can still see me properly, can't you? Just scrunching the fingers 10 times. So the arms are going to stay at shoulder height, outstretched. Got enough time? Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're rotating at the wrists. So we're going to take it 10 times one way. See, my wrists are going crazy popping. 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry if my count's slightly off, as long as you're doing 10. 2, so the other direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I find this quite hard actually, this one, awkward coordination. It's also, this is actually about developing coordination and awareness of your body as well. Palms up, open, oh yes, flipping, this nice one. So arms outstretched again, just flipping the hands up and down. This is so nice for, it's wrists obviously, but you're also releasing tension along the forearms. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely feel that in my arms. And then palms up. Oh yes, this is a good one as well. So your palms will be facing up and you're just bringing them back, but you're keeping the upper arms lifted. We'll do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to feel this in your shoulders, 9, 10. Obviously we're focusing on the joints, but we are using the muscles at the same time. Let me do that one. Support one arm. Yeah, rotation, getting into the elbows. Again, this is another funny one. Actually do this one first. So you're supporting the upper arm, otherwise it gets very tired, and we're just going to circle, again, another one that looks a bit strange, 10 times one way. I think that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see if I'm in the shot properly, and then 10 more times the other way. There's a bit more space recommended. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's got awkward movements, but I'm really trying to get into all the joints. I can come a bit further forward, can't I? Okay, and then the second thing here, support the upper arm 10 times in one direction. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So obviously targeting the elbow rotation. Definitely using a bit of strength as well. That's 5, 6. Where are we going next? 7, 8. A bit squashy. 9, 10. And then now it's a little bit more to movements that I do regularly in class. So these ones, yeah, probably not really doing in class generally, but the ones following we all know, which I've got enough room. So arms, just enough room. Arms to shoulder, hands to shoulders, sorry. And we're just going to take nice big circles. 2, 3, 4. So really make that rotation as kind of deep, as big as possible. 7, 8, 9, 10. You can kind of do it gently for any shoulder issues. Obviously, again, if it doesn't feel right, or you've got kind of if it causes pain, discomfort, then that's not good. But just to keep healthy joints, these are good movements. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's okay. So now we want to change the cross of the leg. So I only did 5 of these in class because I did find it made me feel a bit dizzy moving my head. But we're going to do the full set with you. If it does make you feel dizzy, maybe you feel a bit sick as well, like motion sickness. So any kind of movement on my head makes me feel a bit weird. So just do what you can. It's simple. So just lowering the head. So sit up nice and tall. I'm a bit closer actually for this. Yeah. We're just going to drop the head down. So we're going to do this 10 times. So 1. Not too far back, just to where it's comfortable. 2, 3, 4, sorry, 5, 6. Again, you can go slower. 7, 8, 9, 10. It already makes me feel dizzy. And then we're going to go, oh yeah, now it's nice and simple. So just lowering the ears side to side. So we'll do 10 times. I have to move my hair really slowly for this. That's 2, 3. So obviously getting into the neck. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. That's 5. 6, remember to breathe. Obviously I'm talking non-stop, but you just keep breathing. I think that's 8, 9, we're almost there, just a couple more exercises and then that's 10. Okay, back to the center. Now we're looking over each shoulder. That was, what did we do? I just do this, didn't I? Yeah, so now we're turning the head side to side. So it's 1, 2. Again, you're sitting up tall, shoulders are relaxed, so you're not kind of pointing up the shoulders. 3. I just can get open or closed, whichever feels more comfortable. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 1, okay, and then rotating, rolling the head, yes, okay, so we're having a good time actually, we're just rolling the head, so again 10 times, actually should be each direction, shouldn't it, yes, so 10 times each direction, so just go at your own time for this, 2, 3. Again, you don't want to rush. You probably don't want to roll your head back either. That never feels good. You can just kind of take it, slightly back. You don't want to crunch those bones at the base of the neck. That never feels good. Let that be 7. I think that's 7. 8. So nice for the neck. 9. And then 10, and you can feel that, you can almost feel those little points around the base of the neck It just feels like it does need releasing, and then doing exactly the same to the other side. So again, just go nice and slow, just go at your own time. You can always pause this if you need to take a little bit more time. That's 2. You feel those little points, this little, you've got going around. There's this little, oh, I find it anyway, around the base of the neck. I think that's 4. 5. So again, don't go all the way back. That's just, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to go all the way back, and you normally gets a bit crunchy. I don't think in a good way. So that'd be 7, about 7 I think, wasn't it? Just make sure that you do the right count. Remember, when I first did this, I don't feel so bad this time. First time I did it, I just did 5 because it did make me feel a bit sick last time. That should be number 10. And then just back to center, and then just take a moment. Just you can come to laying, or you can just comfortable seated position. Did we change our legs? Maybe we just changed the cross of the leg. I don't know if I changed the cross of the leg or not. Yeah, just take a moment and just see how you feel. Actually, come to laying, you'll feel it more. Or just because then you've got everything opened out then, haven't you? I'm just on my landing, so just take a lay down. Let the arms kind of stretch out, the legs stretch out. I can feel this. So notice where you feel it. I go really into my ankles and knees. You might feel it more in your wrists, elbows, shoulders, wherever you need to feel it. You can feel that, almost feel like the energy is moving around. So this is all about letting the prana, so Pawanmuktasana, Pawan means wind or prana. Mukta is release, and then your asana is the pose. So it's wind or prana releasing pose. You're letting, I've got a friend, you're letting the any prana, any energy that's got stuck at certain points in the body, we're allowing them to release. That's my cat going slightly mad, if you could hear that noise. So feel free to stay for a bit longer if you feel to stay longer. If you're happy to come back up, join me, come back up. And remember, you can do this as a practice as itself for healthy joints, so this is what it's designed for. Or you can do it as a really nice, thorough warm-up before you move into the rest of your practice, however you want to practice. But hope you enjoy just a recap really of what we did. It's not something I'm doing all the time, so I'll use my notes just to make sure I tell you the right things. And there are Sanskrit names for every single posture that we did, but just as an introduction, I hope you find it helpful. Namaste.